Imagine this. You're digging through the ruins of an ancient city, and you stumble upon a kitchen. Sounds ordinary, right? But what if the food you find there doesn't match anything we know today? Archaeologists have found mysterious ingredients and recipes in ancient ruins that still baffle them. These aren't just old leftovers. They're culinary cold cases that challenge what we think we know about history. Stick around, because we're about to dive into the world's most perplexing ancient meals. Who knows? You might just find out that your weird food habits aren't so strange after all. Archaeologists have uncovered ancient food remains that science still can't fully explain. Archaeologists have made some fascinating discoveries over the years, but there are still many mysteries that remain unsolved. One of the most intriguing is the ancient food remains that have been found in various ruins around the world. These findings often leave scientists scratching their heads, as they can't always determine what these foods were, how they were prepared, or even what purpose they served. In the ruins of Pompeii, for example, archaeologists have found a type of bread that is unlike anything we eat today. This bread is made from a grain called farro, which is a type of wheat. The bread is dense and heavy, and it's not clear how it was used. Some scientists think it might have been a staple food for the poor, while others believe it could have been used in religious ceremonies. The truth is, no one knows for sure. Another mysterious food find comes from the ancient city of Herculaneum, also in Italy. Here, archaeologists have discovered a type of cheese that is over 20 years old. The cheese is still in its original container, a clay pot. Scientists have been able to analyze the cheese and determine that it was made from a mixture of cow, sheep, and goat milk. But what's really puzzling is that the cheese seems to have been intentionally preserved in a way that suggests it had a special significance. Was it a luxury item? A religious offering? The answer remains a mystery. In Peru, archaeologists have found a type of corn that is unlike any other. This corn has kernels that are much larger than modern corn, and it's not clear how it was grown or what it was used for. Some scientists think it might have been a special type of corn that was only grown for ceremonial purposes. Others believe it could have been a food source for the elite. Again, the truth is still unknown. These are just a few examples of the many mysterious food remains that archaeologists have uncovered. Each discovery offers a glimpse into the lives of ancient people, but also raises more questions than answers. As our understanding of ancient foods continues to evolve, so too does our understanding of the cultures that created them. It's a fascinating area of study, and one that is sure to keep scientists busy for years to come. In Egypt, sealed jars contained a cheese-like mass with bacteria unseen in modern products. In the arid sands of Egypt, archaeologists have uncovered sealed jars containing a peculiar cheese-like mass. This ancient dairy product, preserved for millennia, harbors bacteria that are not found in modern cheeses. The discovery has sparked curiosity and debate among researchers, who are eager to understand the unique properties and origins of this enigmatic foodstuff. The bacteria present in this ancient cheese are unlike any seen in contemporary dairy products. Modern cheeses are typically made with specific strains of bacteria that have been cultivated for their ability to create desired flavors and textures. In contrast, the bacteria in the Egyptian cheese are novel, suggesting that ancient cheesemakers used different methods or ingredients. This raises intriguing questions about the diversity of microbial life in ancient times and how it might have influenced food production. The cheese-like mass was found in sealed jars, which likely contributed to its remarkable preservation. The dry, oxygen-free environment inside the jars would have slowed down the decay process, allowing the cheese to remain intact for thousands of years. This discovery highlights the importance of understanding ancient preservation techniques, which could offer insights into modern food storage and preservation methods. The unique bacteria in the cheese also suggest that ancient Egyptians may have had a more diverse microbial landscape than previously thought, which could have implications for our understanding of human history and evolution. Researchers are still working to unravel the mysteries of this ancient cheese. By studying the bacteria and the chemical composition of the cheese, they hope to gain a better understanding of ancient dairy practices and the role of microorganisms in food production. This research could also shed light on the health benefits and potential uses of these novel bacteria, which may have applications in modern food science and medicine. The discovery of this cheese-like mass is a testament to the enduring mysteries of the ancient world and the ongoing quest to uncover its secrets. China's oldest noodles were discovered perfectly preserved, but impossible to recreate today. In the barren expanse of northwest China, a remarkable discovery was made that sent shockwaves through the culinary and archaeological worlds. A team of researchers stumbled upon a cache of noodles, astonishingly well preserved, nestled within an inverted bowl in an ancient tomb. These noodles, now known as China's oldest, were found in such pristine condition that they offered an unprecedented glimpse into the dietary habits of ancient civilizations. Yet, despite their remarkable preservation, these noodles pose a puzzle that has left archaeologists and food historians scratching their heads. The noodles, made from millet, a staple grain in ancient China, were unlike anything seen before. They were long, thin, and delicate, with a network of tiny air bubbles trapped within their structure. This unique texture and appearance have made them a subject of intense study and fascination. However, despite numerous attempts, no one has been able to recreate these ancient noodles with the same exact characteristics. The methods used to prepare and cook these noodles remain a mystery, lost to the sands of time. One of the main challenges in recreating these noodles lies in the processing of the millet. Millet is a tricky grain to work with, requiring precise preparation to achieve the right consistency and texture. Ancient methods of grinding, soaking, and cooking the millet are not well understood, making it difficult to replicate the exact process used to make these noodles. Additionally, the cooking techniques employed by the ancient people remain unknown. Were the noodles boiled, steamed, or perhaps even fried? The lack of clear answers has left researchers with more questions than solutions. Another intriguing aspect of these noodles is their preservation. The fact that they have survived for thousands of years in such good condition is a testament to the ancient people's knowledge of preservation techniques. However, this also adds another layer of complexity to the mystery. The conditions under which the noodles were preserved, such as the absence of moisture and the presence of certain chemicals, are not fully understood. This makes it even more challenging to recreate not just the noodles themselves, but also the environment that allowed them to be preserved so remarkably. Efforts to recreate these ancient noodles have involved a mix of traditional and modern techniques. Researchers have experimented with different types of millet, various grinding methods, and a range of cooking techniques. Some have even turned to advanced technologies, such as 3D scanning and printing, to try and replicate the unique texture and structure of the ancient noodles. However, despite these innovative approaches, the exact recipe and method used to make these noodles remain elusive. The mystery of China's oldest noodles serves as a reminder of the vast amount of knowledge that has been lost over the centuries. It highlights the importance of preserving not just physical artifacts, but also the techniques and methods used to create them. As researchers continue to unravel the secrets of these ancient noodles, they're not just shedding light on the past but also gaining valuable insights into the evolution of food and culinary practices. The journey to recreate these noodles is ongoing, and each new discovery brings us one step closer to understanding the culinary prowess of our ancestors. Strange resin-coated seeds found in Greece match no known plant species. In the heart of Greece, archaeologists have stumbled upon a perplexing discovery: resin-coated seeds that don't match any known plant species. These tiny, enigmatic artifacts have left experts scratching their heads as they struggle to identify the plant from which these seeds originated. The resin coating adds another layer of mystery, as it's not typically found in nature, suggesting some form of human intervention or manipulation. The seeds were found in an ancient settlement, nestled among other artifacts that hint at a sophisticated society. The resin coating is particularly intriguing, as it could have served multiple purposes. It might have been used to preserve the seeds, extend their shelf life, or even enhance their flavor. Alternatively, the coating could have been a form of preparation for a specific ritual or ceremonial use. The possibilities are as vast as they are intriguing. What makes this discovery even more baffling is the lack of any known plant species that produce such seeds. This suggests that the plant in question might have been local to the region but has since gone extinct or evolved beyond recognition. It's also possible that the plant was cultivated specifically for its seeds and never spread beyond the immediate area. The resin coating could provide clues about the plant's characteristics, but without a clear reference point, it's challenging to draw definitive conclusions. Efforts to unravel this mystery have involved a range of scientific techniques, from microscopic analysis to chemical composition studies. However, the unique nature of the seeds and their coating has made it difficult to find matches in existing databases. This has led to speculation that the seeds might belong to a previously unknown species or a variant of a known species that has since disappeared. Until more evidence comes to light, the origin and purpose of these resin-coated seeds will remain one of archaeology's most intriguing unsolved puzzles. In South America, ceramic vessels held a thick purple drink with unknown chemical markers. In the heart of South America, archaeologists have unearthed ceramic vessels containing traces of a thick, purple drink. This beverage, found in various ancient sites, has left researchers baffled due to its unique chemical composition. The drink's vibrant color and unusual markers suggest it was more than just a simple concoction. It likely held significant cultural or ritualistic importance, but its exact purpose remains a mystery. The purple hue of the drink is particularly intriguing. While many ancient beverages were colored using natural dyes from plants or minerals, the specific source of this purple tint is not easily identifiable. Some researchers speculate that it might have been derived from a combination of fruits, roots, or even insects, which were known to produce vivid colors. However, without clear evidence, these ideas remain theories. The chemical markers found in the residue of these vessels are equally puzzling. They do not match any known ingredients from the region's flora or fauna. This has led to speculation that the drink might have contained imported or rare components, possibly traded from distant regions. Alternatively, it could have been a unique blend created by local communities, using techniques that have been lost to time. Efforts to replicate the drink have been met with challenges. Archaeologists and chemists have attempted to recreate the beverage using historical recipes and modern techniques. However, the lack of clear information about the ingredients and preparation methods makes this a complex task. Each attempt provides new insights but also raises more questions, highlighting the depth of the mystery surrounding this ancient purple drink. Even Roman bread loaves found in Pompeii contain ingredients not listed in any ancient texts. In the ruins of Pompeii, archaeologists have uncovered bread loaves that offer a tantalizing glimpse into the culinary habits of ancient Romans. These loaves, remarkably preserved by the volcanic ash that buried the city, reveal a complexity that contradicts the simple recipes described in ancient texts. The ingredients found in these loaves suggest a level of sophistication and experimentation that historians never documented. One of the most intriguing findings is the presence of various seeds and grains that were not commonly mentioned in Roman culinary writings. For instance, traces of millet and sorghum have been identified, which were not staples in the Roman diet as far as we know. This discrepancy raises questions about the extent of Roman culinary practices and the possibility that certain ingredients were used more widely than texts suggest. It's possible that these grains were used to enhance the nutritional value or flavor of the bread, but without written records, it's hard to say for sure. Another puzzling aspect is the use of certain herbs and spices. While some common spices like coriander and fennel have been found, there are also traces of more exotic ingredients that don't align with known Roman recipes. These could have been local additions or perhaps even experimental flavors that didn't become mainstream. The absence of these ingredients in ancient texts might indicate that they were considered too common or perhaps too secret to be documented. It's a mystery that continues to intrigue archaeologists and historians alike. The bread loaves also show evidence of different baking techniques. Some loaves have a crust that suggests they were baked at higher temperatures than others, indicating a variety of oven types or methods. This diversity in baking techniques further complicates the picture, as ancient texts often describe a more uniform approach to bread making. The physical evidence from Pompeii challenges these descriptions, hinting at a more varied and innovative culinary landscape than previously thought. It's a reminder that the past is often more complex and nuanced than the records left behind. A mysterious black paste from a Viking ship shows traces of spices not native to Europe. In the world of archaeology, few discoveries are as intriguing as the mysterious black paste found on a Viking ship. This substance, often referred to as a black crust, has baffled researchers for years. What makes it particularly puzzling is the presence of spices that were not native to Europe. These spices include ingredients like black pepper, ginger, and even traces of turmeric. Such findings raise questions about the culinary habits and trade networks of the Vikings. The black paste was discovered in the remnants of a Viking ship, preserved remarkably well due to the cold, damp conditions of the Nordic environment. The spices found in the paste suggest that the Vikings had access to exotic ingredients, far beyond what was locally available. This implies a level of trade and cultural exchange that was previously underestimated. The Vikings were known for their seafaring prowess, but the presence of these spices indicates that their reach extended even further than historians once thought. One of the most fascinating aspects of this discovery is the potential implications for Viking cuisine. The spices found in the black paste are not just flavor enhancers, they also have preservative qualities. This could mean that the Vikings used these spices to extend the shelf life of their food, a crucial factor for long sea voyages. The use of such spices also suggests a level of culinary sophistication. The Vikings were not just raiders and explorers, they were also skilled cooks who valued the art of flavor. The mystery deepens when considering the origins of these spices. Black pepper, for instance, was a highly prized commodity in ancient times, often traded along the Silk Road. Its presence on a Viking ship suggests that the Vikings had connections with traders from as far away as India or the Middle East. Similarly, ginger and turmeric were also valuable trade goods, often used in both cooking and medicine. The fact that these spices were found in a Viking context challenges the traditional view of the Vikings as isolated warriors. Instead, it paints a picture of a society that was deeply interconnected with the wider world. And some meals seem ceremonial, possibly offerings to gods, not ordinary food. Archaeologists have uncovered numerous artifacts that suggest ancient civilizations prepared special meals for ceremonial purposes, likely as offerings to deities or for ritualistic events. These findings often include unusual combinations of ingredients, elaborate cooking vessels, and remnants of food that differ significantly from everyday dietary remains. The meticulous preparation and presentation of these meals indicate their importance beyond mere sustenance. In many ancient cultures, food offerings were a central part of religious practices. For instance, in Mesoamerican sites, researchers have found evidence of elaborate feasts that included exotic ingredients like cacao, maize, and chili peppers. These items were not only valuable but also held symbolic significance. The presence of these ingredients in specific contexts, such as temples or burial sites, suggests they were prepared for ceremonial rather than everyday consumption. Similarly, in ancient Egypt, offerings of bread, beer, and meat were common in tombs, indicating a belief in the afterlife and the need to sustain the deceased. The discovery of these ceremonial meals provides insight into the spiritual beliefs and social structures of ancient societies. For example, in the Andes, archaeologists have found remnants of shisha, a fermented corn beverage, in ceremonial vessels. This drink was likely consumed during rituals and offerings to gods, highlighting its role in both religious and social contexts. The careful preparation and presentation of these meals underscore the importance of food in connecting the living with the divine. By studying these findings, researchers can better understand the cultural practices and beliefs of ancient civilizations. All right, folks, we've taken quite the journey through time, haven't we? From the mysterious tenth in ancient Egyptian recipes to the baffling sour milk of the Indus Valley, it's clear that our ancestors had a knack for culinary creativity that still leaves us scratching our heads. We've seen how these enigmatic ingredients offer us a tantalizing glimpse into the past, revealing not just what people ate, but how they lived, traded, and innovated. It's fascinating to think that these ancient foods, buried for centuries, still have stories to tell. They challenge our understanding of history and remind us that there's always more to discover. So, what's next? Well, if you've enjoyed unraveling these food mysteries, stay tuned. In our next video, we'll be diving into the world of lost cuisines, dishes that disappeared and why. We'll explore the reasons behind the vanishing of certain foods and the cultural shifts that led to their demise. But for now, let's keep the conversation going. What's the most mysterious food you've ever come across? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing explorations into the past. Until next time, keep your curiosity piqued and your taste buds adventurous.